coming up to see whose fate gets decided within this match alone for the side of Tokido, and also from the other side, Noah the Prodigy, right? It's going to be a huge, huge deal going forward into this loser side. But the conversation I did want to have with you, Rinj, Ken has been not necessarily the most successful pick, at least from what we've seen in those 3 games against Hinao. Do you think he's going to stick with the Ken going up against Punk?
Stick with the Ken going up against Punk on the Cammy. Oh, I'm gonna like cover my eyes for a second to see. I don't know if he's actually gonna stick with it or not. The JP I think has some merit, especially like we see that character more in the Cammy matchup because the quick spin knuckle.
Keep him close, by the way.
But we shall. I'm gonna say JP first.
All right. So no, I was gonna say keep him close. Who do you think Punk's gonna pick?
Oh, my bad. I definitely should have kept them close because Punk is busting out the Sea Viper to go against Tokido. Oh man, this is the character that Punk has been terrorizing the Japan CFN streets with, right? The Sea Viper. He's climbing the MR like nobody's business.
And he's like, Kazunoko, eat your heart out.
Yeah, Kawano, hold this 5-0. He is out here, bro. That was crazy.
At a whole different speed, right? On top of his whiff punish game, the combos that Sea Viper gets are so high damaging. Oh, you tried to throw out a drive impact on that? Oh, you do get the counter hit, standing light kick, into the Thunder Knuckle, a bunch of fates over, coming in from crouching medium punch. That Seismo sneaking in against Tokido. Kind of dangerous to throw it within that range because you can react into it for a jump, but the feint is where it kind of is misleading, right? You get that feint going, you get the perfect anti-air, you get Oki after that if you decide to spend Thunder Knuckle follow-up.
Exactly, man. And you don't get a lot of meter penalty on those follow-ups as well, right? So it really allows her to stack up the pressure quickly, make up for it in the process. That's why he spins it there, right? You can see already building that meter back up. It's not like drive rushes or OD moves where it's a little bit delayed before it starts building back up.
Talking about that delay, crouching heavy punch was the normal choice, and also immediately stopping that drive rush into the standing light kick. Overhead, that's a counter hit, hella damage incoming, level 1, nice and easy for Punk. We're going to see burnouts coming off pretty often from Sea Viper, but the damage output, by the time she even gets to that burnout, you're pretty much near dead, if not.
Yeah, super smart stuff from Punk right there. Good resource management, knowing that the burnout is okay because the next gambit can't result in a kill. And you see that little feint hold back into the whiff punish. Punk, this character allows him to manipulate his opponent so much. That's why Tokido immediately committing to the stand medium kick instead. I like that switch up.
Oh, that's so difficult. That was a counter hit as well. Does get the link and also base Tokido into throwing. We get the full Sakunoko.
Yes, indeed. Nice. Punk has been super clean with his execution on this character as well. I hear him talk like, as I get older, the worse I am at combos, but you wouldn't know it on this character.
Dude, that is one of the hardest things right now to try to cover. That exact distance. Sea Viper's low medium kick is deceptively long and also fast recovering. I don't think a lot of characters have had a lot of time even trying to whiff punish it so far. But outside of that, being able to super jump cancel, hit or block is such a terrific deal for someone like Punk, right? Being able to convert, also being able to manipulate their decision making afterwards, as you had mentioned. It's rather difficult, but Tokido, this is his chance to shine on offense, right? Trying to suppress Punk as much as possible, drain as much drive gauge as possible as well, before he can even get into like any sort of big combos. But I like that. Crouching heavy punch is such a good way to poke and also punish because the drive gauge doesn't get affected if you Thunder Knuckle cancel because it is truly cancelable.
Yes, exactly right off that crouch fear. It's already a cancelable button, and now wakes up at the level 1. He's going to have the install here as well. Yeah, the super jumps are for free at this point. That's why he's looking to manipulate those burn kicks. Fakes out the Thunder Knuckle as well, using the feint double throw because of that. Really getting into Tokido's head here. And then the slide hezzy to blow up Tokido's defense. Punk, my goodness, bro, you're good.
Natural combo. Standing medium punch is +6. Nice and easy on the confirm. Tokido kind of getting drowned out. I think there's just not too much, I'm not going to say not too much familiarity, excuse me. I feel like just the combination of a new character plus Punk is just a little bit too much for him right now.
Yeah, definitely right. He's going to need as many games of intel as possible. Good thing he's in 3 out of 5, but he already finds himself at a round away from going down 2-0. Look at this, bro. He's just staying committed to those crouch fierces.
Oh. Jump back territory, jump back trade-off for Punk. Does get the perfect parry against the fireball. No big punish though. Tokido looking just as drained as Punk is. Dude, what a conversion. You don't even need level 1. Yeah. He wasn't even done with the combo. He had Thunder Knuckles coming right at it afterwards. What a fast pace Punk is set against Tokido. 2-0 already.
Yeah, and it's a little scary for Tokido because we saw that fireball towards the end, right? He doesn't throw too many fireballs with Ken, but when he recognized something like that crouch fears being such a nuisance, he tried to do it outside of that range. Was successful, but Punk immediately perfect parried and just got into that close quarters anyway, right? So it feels like your main option and your adjustment immediately got nullified. It's a little tough. He's down 2-0, but he does lock in the Ken.
back-to-back Seismo. Everybody falls for it. Drive rush forward on the low. Doesn't commit to anything else after the standing light kick. Trying to maybe bait out Tokido with a maybe like ODDP perhaps. But we do finally get a counter hit, a chance to shine. We get the enhanced Tatsu. What's the pressure situation like? We do get the throw.
And this all came from Tokido avoiding that initial crouch fierce, right? So good job, starting to adjust a little bit, but that time the roundhouse and in range for throw after. So smart from Punk to take the corner.
Oh, we do get the knockdown, follow-up target comp, sorry, Thunder Knuckle, hello. Overhead +6, baby! Crouching medium punch linked right afterwards. Level 1 is all you need, just enough damage. Punk on match point.
Indeed, bro. Dominating performance from the Sea Viper on Punk right now. 1 round away, and Tokido, this is unfortunately for him looking like much like the winter semis.
Oh, you tried to press a button in between that. It's a frame trap.
He actually committed to the Seismo that time. He had been feinting them so often. Real quick, level 2 is going to be a good position for Tokido. Right corner, massive drive gauge advantage as well. But Punk, tax for jumping out.
What's wild about that is he could do like light burn kick to make sure that whiffs.
True.
Or like high up so that actually beats it out. Dash up after the roundhouse knockdown.
Yeah, true, he could just use like a raw super jump to escape the corner right. Tried to bet on the overhead, but Tokido, beautiful block that time. Gonna try to take him wall to wall.
Oh, he gets the back throw.
What?
Defensive back throw with that. Overhead does get blocked. Tokido trying to get the most of it. That's a punish counter, and that's gonna be the rest of it. Punk eliminating Tokido, another 0-3 deficit for one of the legends in Street Fighter.
That was a message sent by Punk right there.
That was such a far overhead. That was a punish counter. My man would get you get so much mileage out of that. You're still within range for the crouching medium punch. Damn, son. This is his character, yo. I don't care what any other Sea Viper main say. This is Punk's character now.
As of right now, he is definitely the premier Sea Viper. And I mean, he's so, and I was going to say carried by his fundamentals. You know, it's so funny to use the word carried in that instance.
Yeah.
But like it's
all
like,
of his hard work, he's got carried by it, right?
Carried by his immaculate skill. But yeah, like it's just so potent. No matter what character Punk goes with, right, you always have to deal with that ground game and that footsies. And then when you add the layer of what he's doing with Sea Viper, right, being able to manipulate via the feints, faking you out left and right, being able to have these different options that make his already amazing top-level ground game even that much better. Like, it's just, yeah, very difficult to deal with.
Dude, you could see it all really spring from the crouching heavy punch pressure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're canceling it from further out, it's -1.
Yep.
Good luck even trying to like contest that with a further normal, right? Because the longer that normal is, the more options he gets off of like throwing like a standing light kick as a counter hit and also still within range to convert off of said counter hits. We've seen it all before. Momochi actually is one that kind of started using that style in the very beginning of throwing out just throwing out crouching heavy punches within range and Seismo cancel or Thunder Knuckle canceling it too. So it's really difficult to actually try to take your turn off of that. Only being -1 and you're still within range of getting like counter hit